Wait, I mean, like, the harder sub one is, the cooler it is if somebody gets it. It got robbed from me, and then it got robbed from Sam. And Red said that he's been on, like, 58 pace, so it won't be, like, a crazy challenge for him to get it. 59... Instead of 59 being, like, this ultra-legendary time, I think it's just gonna be, eventually, it's just gonna be, like, the time to get, instead of, like, currently. Where it's a bit debatable on what that time is, but probably anywhere between, like, 105 to, like, 107. Where it's like, that's when you're, like, pretty good at the game.
This is a job for a manager. Cleanliness is next to managerliness. Manager coming through.
But again, it just goes to show the sub one was not meant to be the end of this category. And for better or worse, it was more like the beginning. And now more and more people are gonna get 59. I did in fact have chips today, thank you for the good luck, Pepper. I just finished a run. Was on big PB pace going into GESK 2. And as you can see, I did not PB, so, yeah. PS2 GESK jumps are so fucking cancer, dude. They're, like, secretly one of the worst things about this version. Like, something that you don't, like, initially think about. But, like, that run wasn't good anyway. Because, like, dude, I had, like, the most obvious, like, 2-frame ever for Natham and Floating Block, and I didn't go for it. What else happened that run? I don't think I got No Cheese Token Frame. I don't think I got 3K SpongeBob Frame either. Like, I think the early game was actually quite below average. Missed Spewer Boost, missed Quick Chris. In the BBBH Throwing Fruit plus SCDA SpongeBob split, I missed both token frames. My SCDA 2 was good, though. I not only got the 1-frame pause, but I also got Dennis 1-frame, so... The only thing, I could have gotten the cycle maybe like a second and a half faster or something for Floating Block, and I could have, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, I slightly mismenued. Like, I lost a bit of time to scrolling down and then scrolling back up. So maybe like 2 seconds of time save in that split. It's gonna be very hard to beat that. Big ol' pie, look at that. Day in the life of a true movie geezer. Time to take Patrick to football. Krusty Krab looking lovely today, lads. And load up our plates. That's like one of my favorite parts of the video, just quick stop at Toby's and load up that plate. I gotta watch that video again. Like, I forget about it, and then I remember it, and it's on my mind constantly for like days, and then I forget about it again. It's really good. What did you get from the multi-cooker? What does it fucking look like? Coleslaw chicken burger and chips. Is it nice? No, it's fucking stinking. It's very nice, I have to say. That's also a legendary video. I remember one time, I was playing fucking Fortnite, and like, we were literally being shot at, and me and Fireball was still quoting it. We were literally in the middle of a fight, and we were still fucking quoting it, like, constantly. What does it fucking look like? Oh, it's so fucking good. Me when I eat like a mid chicken burger, but I still have to be like, it's very nice, I have to say, because I've been cursed. Well, if it isn't Will of the conventions, I don't know, bro. The Willy convention. There, anyway, what's up, Wilcon? How's your fucking Sunday going, bruv?
That's better.
Very nice, very nice. Did you watch the BFB Deluxe trailer thing? It was like a teaser. It looks so good. I didn't know that kind of, like... I didn't know he was doing all that. I'm wondering if it's, like, because you know how, like, he usually doubles the spatula count for a level? I'm wondering if it's meant to be, like, an extension of, like, crab spats. I'm assuming the crab spats are still in the game. So I'm assuming what he's done is that, obviously, he needs 16, and he's not going to do 16 crab spats, so he probably did just 8 crab spats, and then, like, that world, because it said 8 spatulas for that world. So I think that's what he's done. Which is sick as hell. It looks so good. That level looked really, really good. You need a lot of spatulas for it. You're gonna have to collect a lot. I think what I'm gonna do when I finally play the game I think I'm just gonna have to, like, speed run, like, the vanilla spatulas. I think I'm just gonna have to get those, like, really fucking fast. I think it's gonna take at least 2 streams to get through everything, but it might be 3. We are risking it for the biscuit. Even though I don't need the token frame, I'm a greedy fucker. I just saw the blue flicker. I don't know how I mean, we'll know when we get to play it, I guess. And there was a date announcement for summer 2026. So, not too far. I mean, obviously the summer is a bit of it, like... That basically means from, like, June to, like, fucking August or some shit, but... I feel like it'll probably be done in, like, late July or something, so I don't think we'll be waiting much longer. I was thinking of waiting like a week or two to just see if there's any bug fix, but I highly doubt there'd be anything like major at that point. I might as well just play it right away, right? Like, oh no, I might run into like one minor bug I can easily like avoid. Like, oh no. I don't want to wait like weeks for shit like that to get fixed. Good afternoon to you too, Crow. Thank you for the good luck. How's your Sunday today, bruv? My face when Gravity made 5 nights in BFBB, but he's actually been spending 5 billion nights in BFBB working on BFBB Deluxe. It's definitely gonna be one of the best mods in the community. Just, you have to patiently wait for its release. That is a gold.
I found one last.
I'm glad you're feeling motivated, Crow.
One's up to you.
I woke up like so late today. Like I woke up because my dogs were barking, but then I fell back asleep and I woke up at like 2:20 or 2:15. And then you know me, I can't just get out of bed immediately. I have to go on my phone for like half an hour, and yeah.
You have to get the key.
Well, it's making me wonder if it's meant to be like the final challenge after Chum Bucket, because like that is because I assumed the way the Gravity was gonna go about it was that the spatula requirements for all the levels were like doubled or close to it, like maybe 50% increase. Because that would make sense if, for example, Chumbuck were 150. So that might be like the proper final level, but I don't know. You don't have to if you don't want to, Crow. There is, like, a setup that people are using. It's not, like, an amazing setup, but it definitely helps compared to just, like, going in raw. The thing is, though, is that obviously keep in mind, even on PSN, like, it saves a lot. Like, a lot. So, it's a little, you know... Like, if you do it perfectly, it probably saves, like, 16 seconds or 17. It is a lot. Yeah, it's probably like 16. On like a regular PS2, especially with like a scratch disc, it probably saves an eternity. How's it going, Mao? Unfortunately, like... if I'm gonna be making like YouTube content at some point, I basically have to have Twitter and stuff, so... I don't need it right now, but I'm addicted, so I'm not stopping, bruv. Yeah, some sounds are fine, and some are just like so bad, I don't know why. I don't do a setup for now though, man. Yeah. Because, like, you can do kind of the same setup, but, like, you have to stand, like... you have to walk, like, past the line, like, a little more than in 3K, so I didn't want it to, like, throw me off, so I didn't want to get used to it and then get screwed over by 3K. And vice versa. There's that one, like, arrow texture or something on PS2 that apparently that's, like, super duper HD, and I don't know why. Hold on, you gotta give me a minute. Please work. This run will be excellent if that worked. That appears to be a BBBH custom level. It's pretty cool. I respect everybody who submits to GDQ again. I'm like way too anxious about the thought of that. Even if I lived like very close to like where GDQ takes place, I'd still be like super anxious. Hell, even if I was like rich, so like the tickets wouldn't be expensive at all. It's like it's all about like the anxiety of it.
Did Mindy bother to tell us if the train was still running around here?
I am a bit nervous, yeah, because getting a run going is harder on this console. And I have a strong desire to stop playing this category. Well, it's not like insanely strong, but I still have the desire. Want to get back to NMG and all that.
The gates are locked.
Yeah, no problem, Crow. Like, knowledge is nice. Just having that knowledge. You'll need to give me a couple minutes, but I can press that button for you eventually. But yeah, the run should probably be chill now until Rock Rewind, realistically. Yeah, I need to play that level. I haven't played a mod, like, other than Twilight, I haven't played a mod on stream for a while. I need to get back into that. I don't know how to explain it, but, like, playing on PlayStation... Like, it made me stop thinking about movie mods, even though most mods I wasn't playing on Xbox anyway, like I still had to like turn the console off and like play on Dolphin. Like I don't know, it's weird. It just made me like forget about mods. Is the same trick, bruv. Like, you don't need to 2-frame the token, but like, other than that. Well, like, it's the same, like, it's like pretty much the same aspect ratio. Like, the resolution on PlayStation's smaller, but not like, you know. Hold on. Dude, I hate that nitro. I wish there were like more justification to put mods on PS2, but there really aren't. Yeah, it is just like novelty, yeah. I booted a mashup because I had to like do stuff on my Xbox hard drive, so I just booted it up, and I played like the entirety of Cheese Coast, and like I forgot how fast the loads were. They're literally like, I don't know, like 1.2 seconds or something. They're really, really fast. On PlayStation, they'd probably still be like 9 seconds. I forgot about the gay button. Yeah, I need to press the gay button. I only just remembered, but it's gonna be a bit. Again, sorry. I don't really think I said anything other than like... Oh yeah, I played Mashup. I played through like the entirety of Cheese Coast, and I forgot how fast the loads were. Then I set a bowl storage in Cheese Coast, and I went to Route 99. I warped there 5 times, and the game crashed. So, yeah, bowl storage for the win? Question mark. Yeah, you need your Purple Foundation Nation insurance. Yeah, I like Cheese Coast. Especially because the pad thing plays Sonic Heroes music, which makes it automatically good. Thank you for the good luck again, Kira. Yoch. Oh. Alright, do rewind, go right. Literally just go right. Don't go middle. And especially don't go left, I mean, good god. Actually, no, left is better than middle, I just realized. It's kind of sad, but anyway. Go right. Because if you accidentally went left, then you'd be taking a slower path to the rewind part, but like you'd still be like getting the checkpoint for it and everything. You'd lose time. Dude, I want to play fucking all extras, but I have to play this. I'm surprised I was early enough to get the music. That only barely got the music, I think. The good thing about the music is that it 100% guarantees that you got the trick. Like, obviously, if you touch the lava, I mean, because you need to touch the lava, if you touched it, like, extremely late, it might still not have worked. It's pretty lenient, granted, like, all things considered, but it is still, like, a thing that has killed a couple of my runs. Wow, that Fogger RNG is really bad. I mean, luckily I don't need the Manleys. That was, like, really bad. If they did that, it would totally just be a ring challenge or a combat arena.
Gay.
My ass is not doing Invisible Crate. Although Invisible Crate is definitely more viable than it was before. Because slide jumps are worse on this console.
This place is full.
Boing. Come out, wherever you are.
Dude, this cycle is really weird. I'm still not, like, fully used to it. Like, the render distance makes it different on this console.
Whoa! Taking a breath mint. Nothing like a little man type stuff.
Not so fast! I get monster sick! Whoa!
Maybe I shouldn't have gone those Manleys. I might have been able to hit the target. I don't know.
I'm not feeling like a game of heads right now. You can't hide from me. That
Why is bro not trying to hit me?
in the corners.
Okay, for some reason bro was not hitting me, so he... I mean, that's not like a bad... That's a good thing, actually, but I don't know why he wasn't hitting me. Alright, that is the single biggest mistake I've made in this run, is missing that.
Ow! Forgot my floaties.
And they only lost like 5 seconds or something, compared to like getting it really fast.
Go forth and prosper or something. Bikini Bottom, one hapless soul at a time. I'm not feeling like a game of catch right now.
I had a feeling I was gonna miss Bash Gang. Bash Gang's such a weird trick, like... It's easy, but then, like, you just will miss it way more frequently than you should, even though it's easy.
Too wet for me.
It's like the hardest easy trick in the game, except, well, actually, yeah, no, it probably is. Also, Quick Chris is not cooperating today, I'm noticing. Me and the gang when we bash. That had to work. I know I really don't need it, but like, come on, dude, that had to work. Okay. I wanted to make up for missing Quick Chris and Bash Gang.
Plankton is using those.
Yeah, I don't remember if we've ever finished a tournament. I feel like we haven't, but maybe I'm misremembering. Ooster's like holy rusty though, to be fair. And there the run goes. Because I stood too close to the edge. You know what's really annoying is that there's a chance I wouldn't have missed that if I just didn't participate in the race yesterday, because obviously I was able to just rely on going for the buffer instead, so it was like fine if I got close to the edge, and now I feel like I have a habit of going close to the edge again. Like, maybe it would have happened anyway, but it's hard to shake off the thought that it happened because of that. Because I also made loads of mistakes in the race yesterday that were like because I've been playing on PlayStation. And no pole storage, but mostly PlayStation. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm not capable of 55 anyway, but 55 best possible time is dead now. Anyway.
much of a man do I have to be?
Who even fucking needs him busy crate, bro? Just get all the jumps perfectly like a boss. You actually can sort it by Xbox. There's like filters for it.
That wasn't so tough. Bring him to. Look out below! Boom! Enough said. That's gonna smart.
I fucked up. Alright, come on now. Fuck.
Kapow!
That was so bad.
People sure have been throwing out a lot of TVs lately.
Please. Fuck off. I don't even know what you're referring to when you say the jump method. Hashtag normalize posting stuff in the Discoveries channel, question mark?
Nothing like a little man type stuff.
Wow, man. This run went from, like, absolute fucking god tier to not very good, like, pretty quickly. I can't really even play better than that ever, like, not literally, like, when I say better, I mean, like, notably better. Like, I can't really play better than that, like, going into Now That We're Men. And if I did, it'd be by, like, 2 seconds tops. Like, does that even count at that point? Does that count as playing better, or is that basically, like, the same? So in terms of playing, like, being a bunch of seconds even further ahead, like, that can't happen with current strats and everything. I literally cannot do that. So that run is effectively as good as it gets. Like the run was up until that point. It was pretty much perfect.
Coming through! Other stuff here.
Most mods for most games don't watch, like, the entire speedrun of something. You just click around to make sure there's no spliceroonies.
Just like walking on ice cream. The manliness has landed. Coming through!
1.
Squidward!
2. This was gonna fake gold, and like, it was actually going to fake gold, so maybe it's a good thing that I missed the token frame. Because I didn't have to watch the Dennis cutscene, because I've already seen it. But then I executed the floating block cycle even faster, so I was actually just on pace to beat the gold that I got literally... I think it was last run. I think it was attempt 429 was, like, the last run
This is Chef.
that, like, finished, so...
I didn't do that. Go on.
Anyway, I can look at the jumps up. The problem is that, like, practicing
I know how my ancestors
Practicing that token is just bad, because, like, there's no- we don't have, like, the practice mod set up, so you just spawn, like, right next to the token, and then you can, like, try it out. Hell, the practice mod, you can't even use the practice mod, because the scene resets on hitting the TV, so you can't even use the practice mod. Otherwise, I would have grinded it out to be consistent by now.
Again! Faster, faster!
I haven't really been paying too much attention to the chat, sorry. I don't even know what game we're on about. As for this game, I think I could get in again at some point, because people really liked it. I think it got good views at GDQ, and even, like, the VOD upload afterwards, I think it did good views. I think people were like, I think what probably happened is that people were just like, oh, like, I like SpongeBob, I'll watch the run, and then they're like, hold on, this game's actually good, question mark?
That, my friend, is how we
Because I think it has been years since BFB was in GDQ. I think people were a bit starving for some SpongeBob action. If you don't want to do SCDA floating block, you do GESK Macho. That's like the only alternative you can do. Yeah, no, he told me, Pac-Man World Rally.
Oh boy!
I think I've played that game before.
It's really fast.
I lost so much time that I barely saved time from the token frame. That's also- I believe this is also the first time I've gotten both token frames on PS2.
look at this place. I hope my pineapple's still okay.
At that point, GESK Macho would probably be faster. The thing is, it's really hard to say because, like, even without Ice Physics Glitch, there's going to be a difference between, like, a really good player doing no Ice Physics Glitch and just, like, an intermediate level player doing no Ice Physics Glitch cycle. Even then, there's gonna be a multi-second difference, like few seconds minimum. So it's hard to say. But like at that point, if you're consistently losing ice physics glitch, then yeah, realistically, GESK Macho is probably faster for like most runners. Because otherwise you need to get a very good non-ice physics glitch cycle. To save like 5 seconds if that.
I don't want any more Brussels sprouts.
When I do the PS2 no pause storage tutorial, like, it's not even gonna have SCDA floating block. It will, like, in the post-game, but initially I'm just gonna have people do GESK Macho. I knew it, dude. I keep getting that exact frame and then thinking it didn't work, and then I unpause. It keeps happening. Because it's so risky to go for 2 frames. I don't like calling out lurkers, please and thank you. Because, like, the whole point of lurking is that you're lurking. There were, like, 2 separate times before where I randomly got called out for lurking, and I found it really annoying. That was, like, years ago, though. The fact that I don't even need the jumps, I'm still gonna fucking go for them, though. It has to work eventually. And I'm not, like, as attached to this run as I was earlier. So if I lose it, I won't, like, cry myself to sleep, although I will be a bit sad. Alright, well, because I finally got GESK jumps, the chance of fake ringing has gone from 10% to 80%, so I guess we'll see if it happens. I've been having a lot of, like, conflicting thoughts since SCDA. Because obviously, like, what I want to do is get a really good run, upload it to YouTube, like, publicly, and then I move on. It'd be a good upload for YouTube, right? People be like, oh my god, how did the world record improve so much? Oh my god, how is it on PlayStation? I gotta watch this run. And I'm thinking to myself, like, does this run, like, represent the category? Because, like, the run really was, like, absolutely outstanding, and then I've made a bunch of mistakes. And I hate, like, I hate when my overall time is, like, still good, but, like, it looks bad because I lost 5 billion years in one segment. I hate that. I honestly hate that shit. But, like, I don't know. If I got a 3... I don't even think this is on pace for a 3x, but if I got a 3x, would I be happy enough with this? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because, like, if the time save were, like, redistributed, then probably, but it's just because of, like, what the time loss was in the first place. Am I, like, allowed to stop playing this? Like, even though I lost, like 30 seconds or something in SCDA, or 20... something, like, am I allowed to stop playing? Because, like, that run, again, for, like, considering I'm a human being, that run was, like, pretty much perfect. It was pretty much perfect going into Now That We're Men. You know, I could never be, like, 5 seconds ahead of that for, even if I were ahead, it'd be by, like, a second. Because, like, what did I do? I, like, missed Weenie Nitro. And I didn't get the ledge grab skip for Disco. And that's basically it. That's literally the mistakes. Until, Now That We're Men, and even then, the Now That We're Men ones weren't that bad. And then SCDA happened. I don't know if this is a good YouTube upload or not. Well, I'm talking about a YouTube upload. I need to not choke Neptune, and I need to not fake Ring. Or fuck up Ghost Swap. Like, I think it's inevitable, like... Ghost Swap is obviously very easy. I think it's just inevitable that if I play this enough, I'll just miscount, and then I'll lose my run. Like, I think it'll just inevitably happen at some point. I did try panning the camera down in some spots, and for some reason, it sometimes makes the game lag more. So I just don't bother. I pan the camera up when drowning for GESK jumps, but... that's it. I think panning down into the water, like, is... I think the game, like, really doesn't like that. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. Two. Three. Four. Five. Yeah, I don't think this can 3x. Thing if they good luck. Yeah, no, it can't 3x. This run is so weak. Even if I get a perfect Neptune, I can't do it.
SpongeBob wrote this stuff.
Now the main combat's required for the Ghost Warp.
Dodge, SpongeBob,
Because that's weird, like you set up bowl storage.
I command you to kill him! That's it, SpongeBob! You got him with that one! Dodge, SpongeBob, dodge!
I think you're mistaking it for SCDA floating block. SCDA floating block is actually a faster load even in spite of the scrolls. But like you need to like scroll to it quickly.
Kill, SpongeBob! Stop that! Your chops are too righteous!
Yeah, we used to think that the Dennis load was faster, and then I accidentally found that the SCDA floating block load is faster.
That's it, SpongeBob! You got him with that one!
Like, I only found that out because I was timing SCDA floating block versus GESK Macho. Because I was like, oh, well, you have to do an extra load for Dennis, but then I like, obviously the first thing that both gameplays do is warp to floating block and Dennis respectively, and the floating block one, like, it still got there faster, which is crazy. Like, you lose time in itself from scrolling, but then, like, the load itself is faster.
I command you to kill him!
My guess on why is because loading in Dennis and everything is, like, Dennis himself probably, like, adds a bit to the load, whereas, like, floating block, like, obviously it's covering, like, more space, but, like, it's just really simple, it's just blocks. Blocks, a timer, like, some spikes, platform with a token on it. Like, Dennis probably, like, extends the load. if I had to guess.
Well done, my loyal minion. Stop that! Your chops are too righteous!
Bottom one hapless soul at a time.
I think we gotta be careful with how many races we do, because we don't want to like burn people out. We don't want them to like dread the idea of doing a race. That's why I'm a little like, I don't know if this week would be too soon for a hundo race. Fucking hell, has a big PB. I should probably switch to the personal best comparison. Yeah, see, this is why I'm skeptical to upload it to YouTube, because I was minus 31 and I went down to minus 2, but the run really was just, like, absolutely outstanding before that. And then I brought it back as well.
Like you were innocent the whole time. Oh well, that's why pencils have erasers. And now to thank the brave heroes who recovered my crown and saved Bikini Bottom.
That's gonna be the final minute barrier in this category for a while.
Manly deed.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Mindy. I've learned a few things about myself. I may be a dork and a wingnut.
Knucklehead McSpazatron.
Yes, but more importantly, I'm a kid, and I like being a kid. I'm just glad that everything is back to normal.
And so ends the most heroic tale ever told.
Fucking hell. Thank you for the GGs.
Sun sets over the island paradise above the waves. We must stop and wonder, how long until the sequel?
I need to go over the splits.
Now go outside.
Alright, so no time save, 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 almost no time save, no time save, no time save, like 1 second at a stretch, no time save, no time save, little time save, a little bit of time save, terrible, terrible, okay, pretty good, standard, good technically, mid, pretty good, and pretty good.